All right, man. Devin Haney said, look at Shakur resume. Look at my resume. If anybody's ducking, it's him. Now, I had some intel yesterday, and I keep it on the low on the situation between Devin and Shakur Stevenson. Now, if I get into the article, apparently Shakur Stevenson turned down $4 million to fight Devin Haney. It was a real 25% offer. Um, I heard that Shakur Stevenson actually wanted uh you know what I'm saying? Shakur Stevenson actually wanted 50-50. Okay, being a challenger or whatever. That's what he was asking for. I heard that just through the grapevine that he was asking 50-50. But I heard that the 25%, that was a real offer that he was gonna make $4 million. I heard that Top Rank said it was up to Shakur Stevenson to take the deal. They was with him taking the deal, and Shakur chose not to take the deal. Shakur wanted to go to purse bid, and then whatever split they did the purse bid. So really, they ain't trying to fight. I think both parties would rather make that fight down the line. And the premise from Devin Haney's side was, well, we went to Australia, we had to earn the belt, we had to take less to get more, right? We want Shakur Stevenson to do the same thing. Shakur Stevenson feels that he on a certain pedestal where he don't have to do that. And who am I to tell Shakur Stevenson um who am I to tell Shakur Stevenson, something different? Who am I to tell him something different? So that's my thing about it. He can take what he want to take, but I can confirm that $50 million, it was 4 million. That's what the 25% came to. Now, Shakur Stevenson did turn around and say, what did he say? He made more. He made more, right? He turned around and he said he made more than that in his last two fights. So he been getting $4 million per fight. Now I ain't pocket watching, that ain't what your boy do, but he been getting more than $4 million for the fights that he been fighting. I think not. So I think it's a little cap going around on both sides. But we already know, what does boxing history tell us? That they want to marinate these type of fights. It's just not Al Heyman. They want to marinate these type of fights. They did it with Fury and Usyk, which a lot of people felt like it was unnecessary to do with Fury and Usyk. Very unnecessary. You know what I'm saying? Very unnecessary. But that's what boxing do. It's just a routine. It's like you wake up, wash your face, make your breakfast, do what you got to do. Whatever your routine is, that's what you're doing. You know, so it's just as simple as that. But yeah, I can bring y'all that intel that he was gonna get $4 million. Now I think in his mind, right? In his mind, I'm not about to take 25 to 75, even though he looking at the 25-75, right? Um, and basically, what Devin and them is saying is that we had Top Rank hammed us, so we still gonna pay you, but we want you to, if you want the shot, you gonna kind of go, you gonna you gonna fall to the same shit. You gonna take the same deal that Top Rank imposed on us. But the thing about it is, we not gonna put you in a promotional contract though, where you could take this $4 million. We're not gonna put you in a promotional contract. We're not gonna make you sign the Eddie like they did us. We're gonna give you this $4 million and we can fight. And they said no. And Shakur admitted to saying no. And a lot of people said, well, Devin Haney, he ain't being no hypocrite. Devin Haney had to do the same thing. Devin Haney had to do the same thing. Devin Haney had to go to Australia, even worse. So if Shakur felt like he could win, he could have had undisputed. Instead of fighting versus Edwin De Los Santos in a fight that, a lot of people don't want to see. Let's keep it real. They rather have seen Frank Martin, whatever. So, like I said before, He wasn't willing to take less. And I already know how he feel. He probably feel like he a bigger name. He feel this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? But hey, chances make champions. If he really wanted to be undisputed, he would have took that $4 million and they could have fought. Now he fighting for a belt and he's still gonna be avoided. So it could have been the four. Now he's talking around and he's saying it wasn't four. It was less than what he got in his last few fights. Now, if he getting more than four, if he getting more than 4 million for them fights he been fighting, man, more power to him. I wouldn't take that shit neither. But if you feel like you can win, just like Devin felt like he can win going over to Australia, he should have took it, in my opinion. Now there could be some details being left out, for sure. There could be hella details being left out. You know, it could be hella details being left out, for all we know. So, but at the end of the day, we just know this is not how boxing works. We know it. We know this ain't how it works. We know they sit here, they play pot, they marinate, they marinate, they marinate, they marinate, they marinate, they marinate. That's just what they do. You know, a lot of these dudes, they want the money. They want the money more than they want the belts and all that other stuff. And we know that's how it go. And I ain't mad at it. Belts ain't nothing but plastic and pleather. We know that. We know it. But some people gonna believe it's Shakur. Some people gonna believe it's Devin. Whatever. Well, you and a challenger, beggars can't be choosers. He said, right now, my main focus is research progress. Haney told Ariel Helwani during the interview. Once I get past him, I'm willing to fight anybody, whenever, wherever. Um, Haney said, despite the weight cutting process 135, his return this offer Stevenson 25% to fight the former Olympic medalist. However, crumpled up Haney's offer, demanded a better one. As a result, Haney walked away and will face Regis Progress. I wonder what Regis Progress getting. He said there's a certain arrogance that Haney believes Shakur is exuding. For the last several years, Stevenson won't let up. He continues his belief that Haney will do whatever it takes to step away from him. For those who are taking his side, Haney is begging you the juxtapost, I don't know what that means, names off his ledger to ones that's associated with Stevenson's. From there, you can make the conclusion who's been avoiding who. If you look at Shakur's resume, you look at my resume, who's fought the tougher opposition? If anybody's ducking, it's him. So um, it is what it is. I mean, I think he's been at divisions where it's been hard to get fights and stuff of that nature. And I defend him in that situation. Um, but I mean, shit, it is what it is. I just feel that you say 25% to a silver Olympic medalist. I think he like, hell no. You know who I am. So, but apparently Top Rank was willing to let him take the offer and go fight. But what if Top Rank showed Devin Haney more hospitality? Do Devin Haney put that offer to Shakur Stevenson? Maybe not. Maybe so. But if you want something bad enough, shit, you got to go get it. Errol had to go overseas. Terrence had to go overseas. Some of these dudes got to go be great. But you had one shot, one kill for all the belts, and 25. I think it's a 25%. Like, man, that's beneath me. The 25%. You know, you know. I just think that's what it caught on. But they said it was $4 million. They said it was $4 million. So I mean, his story might be a little bit different. I don't know. But I just think I think it's the $4 million part. I think that's hard for him to get. I mean, that 25%. But at the end of the day, I think Devin Haney ain't doing nothing that wasn't done to him. That's what I will say. I think Devin Haney ain't doing nothing that ain't been done to him. So I will take his side on that. You know. So, but I think they agreed that the fight can happen down the line. When they ready, they hit him. I just don't think that was ready. I don't think the fight was as big as they think it as big as they think it could be. So, yep, that's my humble opinion on it, man. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notification, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.